Hello, it's Phyllis, the crazy cat lady again, and we want to just have a brief discussion here about water and food. Um, I have a gravity-fed mineralizer water system. It's um, it's one of those where there's a top chamber and a lower chamber, and you feed it through pour your water in through the top, and then there's this mineral block that puts good minerals into the water, and then it goes through a few more filters. So it's very pure, very filtered water, mineralized with good minerals for everybody. So this is the water I use for myself and my cats. Um, so yeah, and cats love water. So and they really need water, and they search for water. So if you can, the best you can get, if all you have is a Brita filter, that's better than nothing. If you're lucky enough to live in a place where there's good water, like with the state of Oregon, then that's good for them too. But we can't all live in Oregon. But anyway, and then the food. Generally, you want to stay away from dry food. Dry food has been implicated in a lot of physical problems, especially the kidney diseases. I don't know if it causes it's the way they're manufactured. The dry food, it tends to cause problems in their little kidneys, and they don't function as efficiently as they might, and then by the time they're diagnosed, of course, then it's too late, and then it's just a pretty excruciating process of keeping them comfortable as their body shuts down on them. So unfortunately, it's an addiction, like potato chips are for humans, and so you might have to. The weaning process can be very long, because cats are very smart about when you change their food, and they have no problem going on a hunger strike. So introduce that gradually. I think so. What I've done is kind of a compromise. I do put down mostly wet food for my cats, but I also have some good dry food for them. A good brand. I like the Wellness Dry because it has pretty natural ingredients, organic ingredients, and they don't have a lot of the filler as some of the more commercial ones like Purina and some of those others. So, but for the most part, they get the wet food, and it's still not the best wet food I could get for them, but it's the one they will eat, and so that's important. My vet recommends a mix called Urban King, which is the feline version of Urban Wolf, which is a sort of a hamburger helper type of product that you can mix with your cat's food to up the nutrition content, and thereby do good things for your cat. And so that's what I'm doing with my cats. If you can get them to raw, that's a recommendation of a lot of pet experts out there. So it might be a struggle to get them there all the way from dry. So basically, you do the best you can where you are, and just try to get them away from the dry into wet and possibly raw, or maybe a mixture thereof, and then that can decrease some of the tendencies towards the kidney disease, and maybe even some of the cancer diseases that we see that have become so rampant in our animals, as they become rampant in the human population. So so wet food is the way to go. A lot of good water, and then just trying to get away from that dry food. So there we go.